Good morning. It's another beautiful day. Well, actually, it's not in Canada. You know what? I mean, not all tarot readers give you kind of a weather report, but you know how they have kind of generalizations about different cultures and different countries, and Canada's like, you know, how's it going, hey? Like, what is, what's the weather? It's a beautiful day out there. That's just part of who we are. So, I'll probably give a little weather report every morning because this morning, I think partly because weather's what has brought us together, because a lot of our weather is fairly severe. And, especially in the winter, there are times when it can be literally deadly. So, today is one of those kind of weird days. It's been very warm. It's been melting. But there's like kind of a light snow out. So, interesting. Okay, so I was just walking, and you have to be careful because there's ice under the snow. And Spirit just said, like, as a kind of a segue, that might have something to do with part of your reading. Is to be, interesting. It is to think that there might be something going on in your life that might be hidden beneath the surface. Things that you are suspecting are there, but can kind of take you by surprise when you step on them. So I always have like this whole plan of, I'm going to use this deck, and that's what I'm going to do. And then when I get right down to it, Spirit's like, no. And then we go in a completely different decoration, completely different direction. So I'm going to kind of get a general feel of things with this Earth Magic Oracle card. I'm just going to fix my phone there. Okay. Oh, hey, I can see our guitars. We have a large collection of musical instruments in our house. My son's a musician. So today, we're looking after you guys, the Scorpio Sagittarius Cusp, the cusp of revolution. Yeah, I mean, I've given the same spiel for all the cusps, but I'm a cusp as well. I'm an Aries Taurus cusp. And, we have a hard time fitting in sometimes. We're neither one sign or the other, but a combination of each. And what resonates for one or the other doesn't necessarily resonate for us even at all, I find. Or sometimes it'll change. Like sometimes something will resonate more on the one side, and then the next time it'll resonate more on the other side. So I just started, because I'm just starting this channel. So I just started I thought I'd start off with the cusps, It's a good start. It's something kind of unique. It's something frustrating for me and I figured, other cuspers must feel the same way. Yeah. So if you like my reading, if it resonates for you, great. If it doesn't, just move on. Never take a YouTube reader, psychic, any kind of YouTube advice as anything other than entertainment. If you have real issues that need real solutions, go to a professional. But, these are fun. They're kind of a nice guide. Sometimes they're kind of confirmations of what you've been thinking, and sometimes it's just nice to have that, to hear from a complete stranger something about your situation that really resonates. So what's going on for the collective, for the cuspers of Scorpio Sagittarius? Love Compassion just kind of came out, but I'm not sure if it's meant to. It'll come back out. So what's going on for Scorpio Sagittarius, the cusp of revolution? What's the overall energy for Scorpio Sagittarius? The cusp of revolution. Scorpios. Wow, it's being stuck. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, interesting. These two kind of slid out. And they're kind of opposites. One is okay, there they are. Ocean and lake. Stillness, ebb and flow. Which is kind of appropriate for a cusp, right? Interesting. I'm just trying to decide if I should see if another card comes out. I'm going to shuffle 3 and see, Spirit, if there's another card for this. Because that's, ooh. And breach. Whale. Whales are ocean animals. I'm just going to quickly lake. Oh, it opened right to lake. The tempo of life these days has sped up considerably, and there seems to be no end to this quickening pace. Okay. I'm just going to quickly look up breach. I just have had a download about that. And my hand has gone to sleep again. That always seems to happen to me when I'm channeling. That and I'll get incredibly cold. Well. Okay, time to take a break, I'm just going to, just bear with me. I might try to edit this out. Or just slide ahead. Because this is odd. I was almost expecting odd. I don't use this deck much. Okay, all right, so... Okay, so what this is telling me, I use the ebb and flow analogy a lot. I'm an intuitive healer. I heal physical bodies, often by dealing with emotional problems, with energy problems, with, that sort of thing. So I also often use the ebb and flow analogy because a lot of people give out, a lot of people give out too much energy. They're doing for others, and they're not allowing receiving to come in. And so then I always say to them, the ocean, it needs to both ebb and flow, right? So in that, you need to, to come to these conclusions, you need to find some stillness. To find your strength again. Our life was meant to be balanced, okay? You are a cusp of very strong personality. You are the, the ones that just like, okay, there's something going on. Let's just dig in. Come on, folks. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Um, but that can lead to burnout. That can lead to resentment. Because one day you find out that you're doing everything and you've trained everybody in your life to accept that you are the one that does everything. But when you need something, it seems like nobody's there for you. Right? So, I mean, I'm getting a big message here before we even start. And now I'm questioning. I'm going to use this tattoo tarot deck. I like this deck, but it's challenging because there's not as many pictures in it. And the meanings are quite different. I haven't memorized the meanings. But it seems to, yes. And like I was going to use this really lovely Green Witch Tarot, and Spirit just said no. Okay. So right off the bat, Scorpio Sagittarius, off comes the Wheel of Fortune, and underneath it, the Hierophant. Okay. It's like the seasons are changing, right? It might be that you might be. Oh, there's a nine of swords on the bottom. That's getting a little bit sick and tired of this shit, right? Let's get some clarification, Spirit, on that. What's been going on up to this point for the cuspers of Scorpio Sagittarius? Whoa. What's been going on? Okay. Well, that's interesting. So that one actually popped out. So there's a Ten of Cups energy there. Interesting, though, because Spirit just says that is the end of a cycle. Okay. Because these other three popped out. Five of Swords. There's a lot of... Aren't these cards beautiful, though? Like, I really love these cards. Three of Cups. And the Three of Swords. Ebb and flow, still, breach. Seasons. I don't know, do you know that song by Stevie Nicks? What is it called? Landslide. Because I looked at this all of a sudden and that came through. It was like, well, I've been, excuse my singing because I haven't sang for a while. Been making change, well, I'm making changes, 'cause I built my life around you. But you, okay. Yeah, okay. All right, so what's been going on? The seasons are changing. Well, I've been making change, 'cause I built my life around you. Okay, so Landslide is a song about seasons changing, you know, and children getting older, building your life around somebody else, whether it's your family, whether it's your work, whatever. This Hierophant is looking heartbroken all of a sudden to me. Scorpio Sagittarius, you are very strong. Yes, that was the message I would got. Like, you're always there for everybody else. You've had what you have considered to be a 10 of cup life, but Spirit is just telling me that not all is really necessarily as it seems. Or that you have been trying to portray a 10 of cups life, but you're burning out, or suddenly you're feeling betrayed. Because here's this 5 of Swords card. This 5 of Swords is traditionally kind of a complicated card. Right? Because like in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, there's a guy standing there looking a little bit either happy or smug. And he's, holding 3 swords. 2 swords are on the ground and 2 people are running away crying. This one, see, there is a sword. 3 swords are stabbing through the rose. And it's framed by the other 2. And then we have 3 of Swords. 3 swords stabbing. And in between it, cups. This often means friends, celebrations. I'm getting a really strong sense of seasons are changing. You've always played things by the rules. You've always been the one. Oh, jeepers. I'm wondering if you're feeling stabbed in the back by those you trusted. I'm just going to quick look up because this deck has really different meanings. I'm just going to look up 5 of Swords. Just because that can be like... Okay. Greater self-knowledge, often from mistakes and hardship. Brute force, sometimes with destructive consequences, which really does sound like the cuspers, right, of Scorpio Sagittarius. Strength through persistence versus over ambition, right? Hard worker. Possible losses through acting purely in your own interest. That is not you. Greater self-knowledge. Okay, you might be learning about the people. You might be learning about the people in your life right now. And that's a little bit of a heartbreak. So, because what I asked for was the energy leading up to now. So, ouch. Because 10 of Cups is abundance of everything. It's the happy family. It's the nice vehicles. It's the job. It's the, like everybody looks at you and has always been a little bit jealous of you. The Ace of Wands popped up. I don't think it applies, but I'm going to put it back. If it's meant to come out, it will. But this is saying, you know what? This is coming crumbling down. I'm wondering if there might be a tower card coming. What? Can we get some clarification on this? What's going on? What's going on? Currently, like what is currently now going on for these cuspers? This is a little brutal. And I apologize, like this reading, there's been a lot of thinking, but I've been getting some real strong messages. Whoa. Huh. Nine of Cups, or 9 of Swords. Poking through the eye. Suddenly you're seeing things in a different way. Chariot's on the bottom. It says to take it. The Chariot's on the bottom. Things are changing fast. Something's happened. I'm just going to... What's this? Yeah. Okay. Okay, you can't make this up, okay? All right. So I just asked if there was a tower. Was there a tower? Pop. Out comes the tower. Shit has hit the fan. I'm going to put that here, okay? Shit has hit the fan. Somebody has been taking things behind your back. And it's come from those who you've trusted most. It's given you a lot of heartache. Now you're really stressing over this. And the Chariot has been going nuts. The Tower came out with the King and Queen of coins, of pentacles. This is, to me, Spirit is saying, this is you. This is you and your husband. Or your husband, or you and your wife. Okay? Ooh, I'm sorry, guys. This is really... It's always nice when the readings are all like, doo-doo-doo, it's all flowers and roses, and the outcome is the Ten of Cups and skippity-doo-dah. But, y'all, Scorpio Sagittarius, strength, power, ready to stand up for your beliefs. This shit has hit the fan. You need to have some time of stillness so that you can rise up, right? Like that whale and breach, you know. And I mean, when there's a whale that's breaching, Spirit just has this whole big speech for you, okay? When there is a whale that is breaching, the ocean looks still on top. It's what's underneath. Oh, hey, and that just applies to what I said about walking in the ice, glare ice, covered under this beautiful fluffy snow. The whale is breaching. There's something going on underneath the surface. It's dramatic. For some people, it would crush you. But it's not. You're going to let it... The pain of that ebb and flow. Okay? I think this is the time now for you to start bringing in your resources, finding out who's true. Finding out, because even when you've got backstabbing bitches, one of these, King of Coins or Queen of Coins, I'm picking up an affair with a friend. Betrayal. Like that you've been betrayed. Okay? I am not picking up that you are the betrayer. I'm not at all. So, this has been heartbreaking. This is wearing you down, but we're getting to the end of the cycle. Shit's going to start happening fast. Okay, let's get some confirmation. Oh, bottom of the deck says strength. You're gathering your strength. That's what we just talked about. You know what? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You're going to come out of that still water and show everybody who's amazing. Right? Okay, let's get some clarification. Oh, okay. I was just asking for clarification on the Chariot. We get an Emperor. To me, this is a reading for feminine energy. Because, like, what's the outcome of this? There is a very strong man Very strong male energy. Either coming in the picture, waiting for you. He's either waiting for you in the background, but that's not really Emperor energy. Okay, this guy came out with the 6 of coins. This is generosity. It's also kind of a balance, right? Okay, I'm just going to check the book again for this. I mean, that Emperor, that is a significant thing for you. The King, male power, leadership, proficiency, stability, perseverance. Oh, which is one of the markers of your sign. I'm going to, like, okay, if this isn't a man coming into your life, this is the energy that you're embracing, especially if you are a man watching this, or if you're a male energy watching this. Okay, and while I'm at it, the 6 of coins too. Yeah. Yeah, generosity. Okay, Spirit just said no. I mean, this could be you. But Spirit just said this is somebody coming into your life. A masculine energy coming into your life. Who is going to give to you the kind of generosity that you have always given to others. This is... You have always ebbed, so you've always pushed your energy out. This is time to bring your energy in. Okay? Okay. You know what? This reading is getting to be way longer than I wanted, but there's some powerful stuff coming up here for you guys. Like, what are we looking forward to going, like, now and going into 2020? Is there romance? Is this a romantic situation? Okay, King of Cups, prosperity. Somebody's got gifts for you. This is a giver. A benevolent, creative man. A wise man. Look how nice he is. Kind of handsome too. Okay, what have we got for Cuspers, for the collective of the Cuspers watching today? I mean, my channel is so small that if you've been led to it, I can't help but think it's for you. So please be patient with the pauses, because the pauses were downloads. The moon came out. So sometimes this is to watch out for things that aren't seen. But I also really love this card. The moon is a very strong feminine energy. You know, a lot of us witchy type people, we cleanse under the moon. You know, anybody that likes, you know, our crystals or different things, we put them, especially under new moons and full moons. We're in the shadow of a new moon now. And we're in Mercury retrograde. So to me, this card is cleansing. Spiritual cleansing. This is the second time the Magician has been at the bottom of the deck. That's bringing together all the forces. Okay, what's the final word for these people? We're just at the half hour. There's an Ace of Cups. What's going on for the Cuspers of Scorpio Sagittarius going into 2020? Because this is looking really hopeful. This is looking really good. Do we have a final message for the Cuspers of Scorpio Sagittarius? I don't know. You know, this it's partially Mercury retrograde. Like the cards have been stubborn the last few days. Come on. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's no more message. I'm going to do 3 more. If not, that's it. Last message for Scorpio Sagittarius. Last message for Scorpio Sagittarius. Ooh, oh! They always deliver. Oh! You know, I love happy endings. You know what? If you've been kicked in the ass, you've been kicked in the heart by those you trusted most, take that time, allow your life to ebb and flow. You've ebbed so much, you need more flow. Okay, you need to take some time, still the calm water, and then you come out of that fucking ocean like a fucking whale. Boom. Okay? Because look at what came out. It took its sweet time. New love. Cupid, draw back your bow. Okay. And the 10 of coins. Walls have broken down. You're going to trust again. You had to have this tower. This guy was never right for you. You had the appearance of everything seeming perfect. You knew in your heart it wasn't. But you just put your head down. You joined all the committees. You worked hard. You know, you did everything. You know, you led the rallies. Meanwhile, you're getting stabbed in the back by this guy that you have never really trusted. But you wanted it to be okay because it looked good. That had to fall down for you. Because you are good people. You would never be the one to bust it up. Especially if it looked good. But, you know, a lot of people would crumble under that rubble. But not you. Not you. You took your time. You got some still time. You accepted the Nine of Swords. And that's the end of that cycle. Okay, let's move the fuck on. I'm stronger than this. And look at what my energy brings in. Who's generous and kind. Who's providing me with all kinds of abundance that I can feel free to freely give all that I have to this man. Because he will match me. I stand under the moon and regenerate my spirit. For this. Have a great 2020. I hope that you enjoy this reading. Please subscribe. I'm going to be finished with the cusp readings maybe today. And then, you know, I'm going to do some regular readings. I'm going to figure out what direction I'm going to take this channel. I'll probably do, you know, series of very short readings. And then, you know, a lot of readers do these extendeds, but they charge for them. But I think what I'm going to do is maybe do some more readings. You know, maybe for the signs or maybe for the new moons or, you know, whatever. And then do a free, longer version to kind of expand on the energy. Because, you know what, even amongst us all, there's the collective spirit. And there is this, there is this, actually it comes like this. There is this, you know, a collective energy of what's going on. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But just subscribe. I mean, you can always unsubscribe if it becomes like more, you know, not your thing. But, you know, I'm just trying to grow my channel, and it's just for fun. I'm not expecting to make $1 million out of it, but, you know, it is encouraging when you see people. And please feel free to interact with me. Let me know if this resonates for you. You know, at this stage of the game, if you want me to pull a couple extra cards for you, just put something in the comments, okay? And I will pull up to 2 cards for you, okay? Okay, have a great day. Bye.